TIFF, the annual avalanche of stars trekking to Toronto, including Hugh Grant, the star of the shot in Canada horror film, Heretic.
I loved being in Vancouver, and you're lucky to be Canadian.
And I'm from Toronto, Canada. You can't take any of this that seriously.
And of course, there's Canadian stars. As competition with other festivals has increased, the star wattage has shifted, with the Venice Film Festival nabbing some of the glitziest world premieres. A lot of the big premieres are now going to Venice because they want that launch for the European crowd and the international crowd. What do you have to say?
I think if you look at our lineup this year, you'll see how strong this year's festival is.
While TIFF keeps battling for big-name premieres, it's also increasingly a place for Canadian stories, with 59 titles this year, an increase of nearly 20%.
Every year, we're able to present master filmmakers who are well-known, like David Cronenberg and Guy Maddin, but we also have got up-and-comers.
What are you doing here?
Matamara, a new film starring the director of the breakout smash hit Blackberry, is part of the new generation, challenging expectations.
I think it's a good moment for Canadian film, and I think it's because there's been a string of really interesting films, new voices, new directors, and I think audiences are noticing.
So are actors. What brought actor Chloe Sevigny to the big buzz film Bonjour Tristesse? Montreal director and writer Durga Chubose.
We got on a call and I was immediately taken with her and how articulate she was, and just the way she described the movie she wanted to make. It was like I'd never heard a director speak like that about making a movie before.
And then there's directors such as Amar Walla.
My love for movies came primarily from my dad, who's like an obsessive movie buff. And we were talking the other day and it hit us that I have a feature film in the same film festival as Francis Ford Coppola. How crazy is that to say?
Not so crazy, as the Canadian contingent and interest continue to grow. Eli Glaster, CBC News, Toronto.